Who's in charge over at Nike? See, I thought it was a company that had a marketing department and did research and built sneakers and then athletic wear. And then they said, hey, let's go sell it to, America and the globe and everybody. And it turns out that the people who get paid big dollars to do all this at Nike have to run everything by Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is in charge of Nike. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Facebook, Tony Katz Radio. They had a set of shoes that they were going to release that had, a flag on them. Red, white, and blue shoes. It was Independence Day kind of thing. And they had on the back the American flag, but it was Betsy Ross style. As they say, the 13 original colonies, that circle of stars. Well, that would have been just fine, except the Air Max 1 Quick Strike 4th of July will not be released because Colin Kaepernick doesn't like the flag and its relationship to American history. And now there's no shoe. Colin Kaepernick is in charge of Nike. If you want to make the argument that the United States of America at its founding had slavery, you're more than welcome to. You would also have to recognize that not the entirety of America engaged in slavery. As a matter of fact, it was a major conversation, a historical fact to which Colin Kaepernick could not care less. You would also have to recognize that it's the United States that put hundreds of thousands of lives on the line. Those lives taken, by the way. They died for this cause, to put an end to the horror that is slavery. A recognition of a nation that realizes what better should look like, and sometimes you have to go out there and try and achieve it. Colin Kaepernick's happiness is how Nike decides to run its company. Well, I guess that's on Nike. If that's the way you want to do things, if you think that's a profitable motive, go right ahead. Feel free. I'm not going to stop you. It's your company. You do what you want. But if we're going to find everything in everything, not the recognition of history, but rather decide that everything about history is unacceptable in today's world, well, then my goodness, I don't know what kind of future we have. I think you can have honest conversations and still have yourself a pair of shoes. I think both things can happen at the same time. But that's for Nike to figure out, not for me. If I wanted to go make shoes with a Betsy Ross flag on them, I'd go figure out how to make shoes and put a Betsy Ross flag on them. If LeVar Ball can do it, I certainly should be able to figure this one out. But Nike is controlled by Colin Kaepernick. And if that's cool by the shareholders, hey, who am I to complain? I'm Tony Katz.